Good morning. Hello, fourth graders. It's Mrs. Erica, and guess who's here?
Oh, uff, uff, uff. It's me, Puppy. Remember me? Well, maybe you can't really see me. I can't be too crazy because I have my mask on now, and so I can't really, be like I was last year. But I'm getting used to it. Some days it makes me a little bit itchy, and I have to stop and scratch. But it's going well. So I hope that you guys, well, first off, I can't even believe that you guys are fourth graders. And what happened? That means I'm getting older too? But you know what? We have fun no matter how old we are. So we're gonna have so much fun this year. Because you know why? You guys are gonna get to see me 2 times a week because now you're fourth graders and now you have robotics class. So that's going to be like so much fun because we're going to learn about robots. Robots. Anyways, I heard they actually have a robot dog. So I think Mrs. Erica's going to show you the robot dog. But anyways, let me let her talk, okay? Because otherwise I'll be talking all day. You know me. I love to talk. Talk. I miss you guys so much. I wish I could see you guys. I really do. Well, maybe someday they'll let me go in if I get into one of those spacesuit things with the helmet or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay, guys.
Oh, so it's so nice to see you guys. Well, I'm not really seeing you, but you're seeing me, right? Well, I did see some of you guys this morning, so that was great. But welcome to technology. And like Puppy was saying, yes, you guys are in fourth grade now, and we meet 2 times a week. So normally when we are coming to the technology room, you guys come on, I believe it's Tuesday afternoons and Wednesday mornings. But since we will not be meeting in the technology room, what I will be doing is sending out 2 videos every week. And then you can watch the videos. Hopefully, you'll be able to watch them in class. If not, you can watch them at home. And I'm going to show you guys everything that you need to be successful this year, to learn a lot this year. And I'm here for you guys. So let's see, where should we begin? Let's begin with our website. So our website is right here. Everybody remembers this from last year, right? If we have any new students, welcome. Don't worry, you will catch up right away. So this is our class website. This is where all of our assignments are, all of the links to the different websites that we use. Everything is on here. And to get there, this is the address. It is pcatechcd.weebly.com. So when you go there, you'll get to a page that looks like this, and then you will notice that there's all the different grades here. So you'll be going into your fourth grade weekly to do, and that's where all of your lessons will be every week, all of your assignments and your homework. And so if you're ever absent or you forgot, you can always check on there and everything will be there. Okay? All right, so let's go over some basic things. So we normally, again, I've adjusted everything for this to be online. So some of the things you'll see on here, I did leave them since, I don't know, maybe at some point we'll be able to come back into the technology room. But our expectations for this year are down here. So number one, I expect you to check the class website weekly for lessons and assignments. Number two, I expect you to watch the lesson video for the week on the class YouTube channel, which I will show you in a few minutes. And then number three, I expect you to complete all assignments for the week and email them to eastpca@gmail.com. So my question for you guys is, how many of you guys have your own email address? So I'm not sure, but this is something that you may want to talk about with your parent. So I normally require 5th grade to 8th grade to have their own email account, because they're older and they have a lot more work through there. But 4th grade last year, we did have a bunch of 4th graders who did end up getting their own email. It was just easier than having to go through a parent. So if you would like to do that, you do need to speak with your parent, get permission from them, make sure it's okay, and then have them help you to set up a Google account. So I prefer Gmail. because Gmail is where a lot of the apps that we're going to be using, Google Docs and all these things, will be in the Google account. So that leads me to my next thing. If you do not end up with your own email, you will need access to a parent email, because a lot of the assignments that we'll be working on in this first and second quarter will need to have a Google account, okay? So you can talk with mom or dad and just say, I need to have access to a Google account, whether it's yours or whether you allow me to make my own. So that way I can do my assignments for Mrs. Erica and I can send them in to her. Okay, so sounds pretty good?
That sounds great. You know, I have a Google account. It's puppy@gmail.com. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't, because I don't think I'm allowed to have one.
Well, puppy, because you used my Gmail whenever I send out stuff, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know.
Yeah, so because you're my helper, you're like my assistant. Okay, so now let's move down here to the grading. So our grading will be a little bit different, because obviously there's not really a behavior grade since we're not really in person. And there really isn't a participation, right? Because normally we have a lot of discussions, you guys raise your hands and stuff. So instead, what I will be doing is the 20% will be, oh, I feel like the light got like super bright and now it looks like I'm in like an alien outer space world. Excuse, we have traveled to outer space. Do you know that? Puppy, you're being so funny. I think we need Mr. Fuzzybugs for that. So our participation is online only. So if you every week are doing your assignment and you're emailing it in, then guess what? You get 100% for the online participation in the class. So that's 20% of the grade. And then your other 80% is your assignments, your homework, anything that you have to do during the week. So if you do everything every week, then you should do amazing. And we will be learning about robotics, which is going to be a separate video. So I don't want to spend too much time in this video since this is for technology. But for the robotics class, you guys will be learning about robots and learning about the field of robotics. And there will be separate assignments for that and separate lesson videos. So that's a whole other class, okay? So you can keep the two separate. If you wanna like make a section in your binder or your notebook to take notes or write things down, you can have a technology and then you can have a robotics section, okay? All right, so what else do I wanna tell you guys? Well, supplies, again, it's up to you. If you want to have a separate notebook or something that you can use at home, binder. If you have access to a USB, because I will be teaching you how to save things on a USB, even though we mainly will be using the Google Suite, which you don't really need because everything is saved on the cloud with that, which we're going to learn about. But the main thing that you need is your Google account. Okay, so either yours or access to a parent. All right, I wish I could say any questions, but I can't. Because well, if any questions, you can email me, okay, and I'll get right back to you.
You can email me and I'll get right back to you. Well, just email Mrs. Erica and then I can always tell her that she just got a new email from somebody in 4th grade, okay?
All right, so let's take a look at the 4th grade website. So if we go over to the tab here, and we go into 4th grade weekly to do, voila, 4th grade weekly to do. And if you notice here, there's a button that says 4th grade YouTube channel. So I'm going to every week, I'm going to put the lesson videos on the YouTube channel. So you guys might remember from last year with 3rd grade, you were watching them in YouTube. So it's the same thing, except it's the playlist is for 4th grade, okay? So you click on the button, and then it will take you and you'll see it says 4th grade technology and robotics. There's no videos yet because I didn't put anything in yet. Well, guess what? This video is going to be going in there. So your first video is going to say week 1 technology class video. And if you need to watch it again, it'll be in there. So that's how you will watch all of the videos, okay? And then what else do I want to show you guys? So you know about the website, you know where to find your lesson videos. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be doing in technology this year. So our first and second quarter, we are going to spend time learning about what we call software for being able to type up different things, like if you have to type up an assignment or need to make a graph, a chart, maybe you need to make a presentation. We're going to look at these, and if we were in the classroom, we would be using Microsoft. So Microsoft Office, they have Word, Excel, PowerPoint. But for the purpose of online, we're going to be using Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. We're going to learn about those. And they are all helpful tools that you're going to need more and more as you get older. So we'll be spending quite a bit of time in first and second quarter learning how to use those. You will be making your very own PowerPoint. So everybody will be working on that, or Google Slides as they call it. You also will be focusing on Excel with Google Sheets and learning how to put numbers in and turn them into charts. And we will be starting out with just some basic typing inside of Word or Google Docs. So we also will all be getting our own keyboarding accounts for typing. And in first and second quarter, you'll be asked to type a certain amount of minutes every week. So the way I'll grade you is I'll assign you a lesson in the account. You're going to get the accounts during week 3, so not next week, but the following week. And then starting in week 3, I'll say, okay, I want you to do typing lesson 1. And if you do it, I'll be able to log in and I'll see, oh, okay, they did it. And then you'll get 100 for doing it. So that will be kind of like a thing that you're working on, since we can't really work on it together, right? You're doing that at home. But what I will do in the videos is I will explain what I need you to do at home as far as the assignment goes for the week, whether it's a PowerPoint or something that you're typing. The second part of what we're going to be doing in the technology part of the class are our second step lessons. So if you've been with me now for a lot of years, you know that we spend time learning about social emotional learning. So this is learning about what's inside of us, right? And why do we do that in technology? I know I go over this every year. And so we do that because technology is such a big part of our lives, but we can't forget and we can't neglect that we are still humans. And we still need to focus on building up our social skills, the ability to communicate, our problem solving skills, learning to have balance in our life where we know that we shouldn't be spending too much time in front of a screen, right? That we need to stop, pause, go talk to somebody face to face, tell them how we're feeling, right? We learn about empathy, learn to think about how other people are feeling. These skills are very important for your future because you need them when you get a job, when you get older. You need to be able to work with other people, right? Solve problems on your own. So we will be going through that. So again, we have our second step program, which I will be sending out logins to your parents, but everything is going to be on the website, but I'm just going to be sending you guys, I'll email you the lesson. And if you remember, they're like little video stories about students. So I'll be sharing the video stories with you guys through this video. And then there'll be some homework questions that you have to answer. So I'll show you just so you remember really quick. So inside the website, I'll just quickly, let me go to 4th grade. So there's something called the home link, right? Which I give out to you guys. I normally print it, but I don't believe I'll be printing it this year. I guess I will just be emailing it. And then you can either type up the answers or print it and write it in and take a picture and send it to me. But these are our little sheets. So every time we do one of these lessons, you'll get one of these sheets and you'll have to just answer the questions and then just email it back to me. So we won't be doing it every week. We might be doing it every other week. So I'll see how it goes. So we might have, for example, like 1 week where we're doing something with learning how to make a presentation. Then the following week, we'll spend time with a second step lesson. And then maybe you'll have a typing homework assignment, right? And so that will kind of rotate through so we can get through all of the different lessons. And then when we get into the 3rd and 4th quarter, we're going to be moving into internet safety, right? Staying safe online, being a good digital citizen. We will also be going into our coding lessons where we learn in code.org. So there'll be a lot we'll be doing. And then with robotics that I'll talk about in your robotics lesson, we will also be learning a lot about coding as well. But I'll tell you more about that when we get in there. Okay, so for this week, I just have a really short assignment. I didn't want to give you guys too much. It's your first week, you're getting adjusted. I'm not going to jump right into some crazy project, right? So the homework that I have is in the website. So it's called Favorite App or Website. So if you click download, it'll come up. So it says share about your favorite app or website. Tell us the name of it. What do you do on it? And then why is it your favorite? So I love to ask this question at the beginning of the year, especially with the fourth graders, because you guys are getting older now. Maybe your parents are letting you be a little bit more independent with technology at home. And so I'm just really curious to see, what do you spend most of your time on when you're using technology? Is there a specific app that you're like, oh, I just love it, I can't wait till I get time to use that app, or website that you go to? So it would be great to see everybody's response and kind of see, well, does anybody go to the same one? Like, what types of things are the kids into? And this is a really great way for us to, get to see where everybody's at. So what I will do is I'll email this, and then you guys are going to finish it. So again, some different options. You might want to just type this up on like a Word doc or Google Docs and email it to me. You might want to print it out and write on it, and then just have a parent maybe take a picture and email it to me. However you can get it to me. I understand not everybody has, like, for example, access to a printer, or, so whatever works for you, as long as you get it done and you send it back to me. I'm really flexible here, okay, with this year, because I understand that, not everybody has the same access to things. So, please let me know if you're even having problems, opening something, or, getting access to it, so I can help you, okay? Oh, and that reminds me of something really major. So another part of my job is that I'm a school counselor. So I work with kids one-on-one. I work with kids in small groups. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been in my lunch groups before, which I'm really going to miss this year. We would just have so much fun at lunch, eating together, doing our activities. But we're going to find ways to keep meeting. So, maybe we'll set up some Zoom groups. But if you need anything, if you need to talk about anything, whether it's school related, home related, something you're personally going through, reach out to me. If you want to have your parent reach out to me an email and just say, hey, could we set up something to meet? And I'll meet with you. We can even just meet through video. And just to make sure that you feel supported, you feel welcome, comfortable, safe. If you're worried about anything, like, I just want to be here for you guys. I want to make sure that you're, able to focus on what you need to do for school, and that your mind is at ease, right? And so that's part of why I'm here, is to really just support you guys. So please, reach out at any time. I'm here for you. And what else do I want to tell you? Okay, so I think I've told you a lot of things. So you know what your homework is, pretty easy. I am really excited to hear about all these favorite apps and websites. And then you know how to get to our website, and you know how to get to our YouTube channel. So you guys are like going to be pros before like the week's even up, right? So the next video I'll be sending you will be your robotics video, so stay tuned. I am thinking about a possible fun little project to do, but I don't know. I have to see if you guys will have the supplies for that, but we might do it. But that is for next time. So I miss you guys. I wish that, we could all be together, like, and do all of our fun things together, but we're going to make the best of this, right? And we're going to learn. We're not going to let anything get in the way of learning this year. Let me let Poppy say goodbye, because he's been sitting here so quietly, and I know he wants to talk to you guys.
I really miss you guys. But you know what? We're going to still have a lot of fun this year. And don't forget, keep your mask on, and don't forget to wash your hands, and also bring healthy snacks, okay? And drink a lot of water too, so you guys keep your bodies healthy and strong this year, okay? And when you go home, You know, it's okay to go, if you need to do like 100 jumping jacks because you have so much energy from sitting at your desk, you just do 100 jumping jacks, okay? Because it's okay. I get it. I get a lot of energy too, so I understand. All right, guys, I'll see you next week, okay, for our next lesson.
All right, we'll see you next week. Have a great day. And then actually, well, we might actually see you for the next video. But have a great day today. Okay, guys? All right, bye.